Hey kids, do you like being entertained for 5 minutes but you don't like Ninjago? This is the video for you. Now, despite being the happiest accident since my birth, Ninjago has made for some pretty great toys in its earlier years, notably the spinners. So it's pretty clear that, because of the success of the spinners, that LEGO will want to recreate something similar. Now, I'm not really going to be going into, the Ninjago gimmick sets unless it's actually crucial to the gimmick set lore of LEGO. But I will be, briefly talking about the history of gimmick sets as a whole, but mainly the ones that aren't Ninjago, because they're the topic of the video. Now, literally everyone knows that the first ever LEGO gimmick sets were the spinners all the way back in 2011 for Ninjago. They were really simple. You basically just spin them and you can use them to battle each other. They were preceded by the 2012 spinners, which, while similar, had a few more exclusive minifigures actually, and also had a bit more customization, such as spinner crowns and other little upgrades here and there. However, we didn't see any more Ninjago gimmicks until 2015, so what were they doing in between then? Because of the final battle line in 2013, LEGO just didn't really make any spinners, and at the time we're trying to promote their new theme, Legends of Chima, so they got their own gimmick sets called Speedors. Speedors were really different from spinners though. While spinners were more about battling, Speedors were more about racing. They're basically like these one-wheeled bikes that you could basically use a ripcord for to send absolutely flying and use them to get around different obstacles. Looking at my notes right here, there were 30 Speedor sets in total, 13 in 2014 and 17 in 2013. There were 15 unique Speedors in 2013, with an additional 6 coming out in 2014. However, with the 5 vs Ice Wave, they mixed things up a little bit, and basically kind of redid the spinners entirely. Honestly, I don't really like these new ones. They just don't really have that much customization, and I just don't really like how they just print a realistic animal face on them. It just looks really creepy to me. Interestingly enough, with the 5 vs Ice Beetles, there were 6 in total, but there were 3 more that were meant to be released. There was the Frozen Fortress, Fang Trap, and Lava Breakout. From what I know, these were discovered on Brickset, and I don't know what the source is, so trust me, bro. Now, I don't have them anymore, but I did actually get quite a couple of Speedors back in the day, and they were actually really fun, but I found it really difficult to, have them interact with the obstacles. Mainly because you're basically playing with a really fast ripcorded toy, and there's nothing really to secure, the obstacles to the ground. So I'd say 9 times out of 10, it just kind of just knocks the obstacle over. But if you want to race with your friends, I thought they were pretty good. And while they were a really easy way to get some minifigures from more expensive sets, there also were quite a few exclusive minifigures, like the skunk guy. Overall though, the Speedors line didn't continue into 2015, and that's where the Ijitsu Flyers came in. However, Ninjago didn't receive any gimmick sets in 2016 or 2017, and they continued into 2018 with whatever the hell this is. So what were they doing in 2016 and 2017? Well, to replace Chima, LEGO launched everyone's favourite theme, Nexo Knights. And Nexo Knights had quite a few gimmicks, actually. First one I want to touch on are the Ultimate sets. These were basically little display stands that contained some accessories and an exclusive minifigure, plus 3 exclusive Nexo powers. There were about 10 of these released, and I actually managed to collect all of them back in the day, and I actually have a bag of them here. Yeah, here's my little drug baggie. Now, the Ultimate sets gave us these basically more colourful versions of the main knights, and these suits look so cool. I absolutely love these. I'm not sure what my favourite is. It's either Ultimate Clay or Ultimate Macy. I just absolutely love how the red looks on her and the blue on Clay. I really should get some stands for these. Oh yeah, this child also had an Ultimate set. Yeah, nothing really to write home about. The villains also got some Ultimate sets as well. In the first wave, we got, this guy. Not really anything too exciting to write home about. We also have the sexy bat lady who looks like a goth girl's profile picture. We got this, molten lava-looking guy, and he looks so cool. And my favourite out of all of these is easily General Magma. He looks so epic. I absolutely love this, little, mouthguard piece. and a really awesome torso and leg print. Next Tonight's figures are so underrated. Now, if the minifigures and accessories for the Ultimate sets were so good, then why does no one talk about them anymore, besides the fact that no one talks about Next Knights in general? Well, these were basically meant to coincide with the mobile game at the time, because you scan the Nexo powers, and I guess these sets are meant to represent the Nexo powers in action, which I like the idea of. But because they're mainly meant to be used with the game and not really on their own, I don't think many people really understood the point of these, other than just being like a minifigure display stand. That being said, when it comes to modern LEGO gimmicks, I actually absolutely love these because the minifigures were incredible. You got some really cool pieces included as well. And I did play the game at the time, and I found it really useful to get some Nexo powers, even though you could just scan them from a YouTube video or something. However, I do understand why lots of people didn't really end up getting these, because the appeal wasn't really that clear. In 2017, though, they released a brand new type of gimmick for Nexo Knights, which is the battle suits. These were basically just mechs. That's it. They're actually really similar to the modern Marvel mechs, but slightly less repetitive, I guess. I don't know, they just had like their own unique style, in my opinion, with the oversized hands and the shields that can hold 3 Nexo powers at once that you can use to combine powers or whatever. Now, like the Ultimate sets, I did actually get all of them, but I don't have my Clay minifigure's legs anymore, so let's see what I got. Just pretend Clay is in this lineup, but these are the battlesuit versions of the Knights, and I don't really like these that much. Like, without the armor pieces that the other Nexo Knights minifigures have, they just don't really look as armored up or bulky. And, there's only really a problem with Macy, I'd say, but it just makes the helmet look a bit more oversized because the bulk's just missing. And I do like the torso prints, like, I think Macy is still probably my favourite out of all of these Knights. I just still really like the red. Yeah, these just don't really feel like Knights. They feel more like, I think someone back in the day said they felt more like pajamas or something. Easily, though, the worst of these is Axel. I mean, what's going on here? I mean, the legs are golden, but, like, the printing on the torso's yellow, and why isn't he, like, why is he grey, unlike everyone else? I just don't really know what's going on here exactly. And I mean, besides, they just simply aren't as cool as the Ultimate suits. Okay, so while I do have my, like, singular battlesuits taken apart, I completely forgot that I actually own this set, and it actually comes with a battlesuit inside, so I guess I can actually show you one of these in hand. Oh, this set's so dusty. Oh, God. But, yeah, they're just like these, little mechs. I still really like these mechs, honestly. I'd say probably the closest, set at the moment is, wow, these are actually almost identical, but, yeah, just this little, like, mech for Jay. Here's one of the Marvel mechs for comparison. As you can see, they're a lot taller, but, like, they are actually really similar when you look closely at them. One thing I actually do really like about the battlesuits is that, like, there's this, like, little attachment right here, and you can use it to attach upgrades. So, with that mech I just showed you, you can take this off, and you can add it to the back, and it just adds, like, more detail, and it's like, you know, it's got a banner, he can hold weapons, like, I actually really like these, and this is, like, the main gimmick as a whole for the 2017 Nexo Knight sets. I kinda wish more LEGO sets would do that. You know, it would make it, you know, you can, like, you know, interact with other sets a bit more. I think Dreams is doing something like that, I don't know, but yeah, I just really enjoyed that. Now, this is when Ninjago gimmick sets basically came back into full swing, and it was only darkness from here because we got the same shit all over again.
How can you make money with such a stupid idea?
And how can you not make money with such a brilliant idea?
However, what if I were to tell you that one more LEGO theme got gimmick sets that no one talks about? Now, what theme could this be? Could it be Hidden Side? Could it be Monkey Kid? Could it be Dreams? Could it be Marvel or something? No, it's LEGO Friends of all things. Yes, LEGO Friends actually has gimmick sets. In 2019, LEGO released a new sub-theme of Friends called the Heart Boxes. They were basically like these tiny little boxes that you can put minifigures inside, or I guess in this case mini dolls. There are a total of 11 sets released. there were 5 generic ones released at the start of 2019 with an extra big one with a bunch of accessories. And then in the summer, they released 5 more, all of which are summer themed. And I did actually do a review of one of these back in the day, and they're not really that great. Like, they come with like a display stand, like 2 accessories, a mini doll, and that's about it. There's nothing really to write home about. The summer ones I think are actually a lot better because they just come with more stuff to put in the boxes, and they just feel better for play in my opinion. But yeah, generally these are just really anticlimactic to me. But after that, in 2020, we got something brand new. These are the play cubes, and oh my god, they made so many of these. Like, I'm looking at my notes again right here, and there were a total of 6 series. Yes, really. 5 for each, so that's like 30 boxes, really. Now, the first series was basically just the girls expressing their personalities. Nothing really to write home about. They had a purple casing. They looked fine, really. Series 2 had a shopping theme, so I presume these are just at the shopping centre or mall or whatever, and these had a pink theme. And Series 3 had a summer theme, and it was blue, and I think these are probably my favourites. Like, I don't know, I just really like the aesthetic here. Now, for some reason, there was a jungle one as well, but that wasn't labelled as Series 4, it was just labelled as its own thing, but these returned to purple, and these were jungle-themed. Then there were school-themed ones, I think, or they were meant to look like school bags, at least. They dropped the transparent colours, and they just look like school bags now, and these are basically just Series 1, but a bit more stylised, I think. And then finally, in 2021, they had pet-themed ones, so all of which are based around a different animal. Now, thanks to my sisters and growing out of Lego, I actually have a few of these. So, I have 2 of the summer ones. Are these empty? Yeah, they're completely empty. I think there was like a whole thing where you could like stack these, and I don't really... I mean, yeah, you can, and oh yeah, you can open them up at once. I guess this actually is pretty cool. You could use it to store like smaller Lego pieces. And I also own the rabbit one, and yeah, this looks kind of creepy, honestly. In fact, these are actually really similar to the arcade pods from Ninjago, which I actually have one right here. These are almost the same thing, actually. Like, you get at least one minifigure, you get some accessories. I think the Friends ones provide a little bit more play value, but I think the Ninjago ones provide a bit more collector's value because you get 2 minifigures with them. But yeah, honestly, I think the Friends gimmicks, I would say they are the weakest, but you have to remember that boys and girls are typically into different things. Of course, boys are going to be more into the racing and battling, and girls are going to be more into, you know, cute little things that you can put cute little stuff in. Also, I think it's worth noting that the Friends ones are the only gimmick sets that actually coexisted alongside the Ninjago ones, because these came out around the same time as like Spinjitzu Slam or the arcade pods, whatever this is, stuff like that. So I find that really interesting. Overall though, well, I don't like gimmick sets anymore. I mean, I used to like the spinners and that when I was a kid, but like, come on, what are these? I do think that it is interesting how other LEGO themes have given a shot at the whole gimmick market, really. I don't really know how well these did, but from what I've heard, the Speedballs were definitely popular. They just didn't really reach the same heights as the Spinners. That being said, I do think it was interesting looking back at some of these honestly really forgotten LEGO sub-themes, of themes that you probably don't even think about on the regular. Anyway, that's about it for this video. Smash like, subscribe, and please stop hating on Nexonites. This seems absolutely awesome.